Dumb investing. That fell over there, that's Harry.
That guy's that's Lloyd. It's about to get dumb up in here.
Oh, yeah, it is. On tonight's show, it's going to be a quickie. Yesterday, we rolled our dice. We randomly picked 3 stocks, and we had no conviction in any of them. So one of our readers or viewers suggested double down on BurgerFi. So guess what we did? We doubled down on BurgerFi. So we're going to, tonight, review our portfolio, see where we're at, check the stocks that we own, do a little commentary about the meh market that happened again today, and call her a day. So we'll get you out of here in time for dinner.
Yes, we will try.
Yes.
All right. So a nice little black screen. Okay. Here we go. So with the portfolio review.
That looked great.
Yeah. We've got on the downside GFL, well, pretty much everything, but GFL Environmental was down 1.79%.
Pretty much all of it. It's
along with the rest of the stock market too, right? And then BurgerFi was down 1.24% today. Well, they're going up after hours. So over on the other side of the world, in the green side, we've got Dynex Capital. It was up 0.39% today. And Fiserv at 0.97%. Man, that's got a long ways to go.
A lot of them have a lot of ways to go.
Yeah. Overall, the overall portfolio over here at the overall portfolio, we've got PSET still leading the way at 6.38%. And then we've got the second one, same as yesterday, FSD at 5.29%. And because Mr. Picker there cheated today by
cheating at all.
Doubling down, the BurgerFi P&L dropped substantially. So from the minus 30% that we were, it is now minus 11%. Because
dollar cost averaging. It's all good.
Dollar cost averaging. Yep. So we bought the dip.
Thanks, Kara.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we've got the other two. We've got Haylang leading the way at the bottom at 25.95%, and then Lazy Boy almost down 20%. Unbelievable.
So can we take a look at BurgerFi and see how that chart looks for the day?
Sure.
So yesterday, if y'all remember, BurgerFi went up crazy. Crank her down to like minutes or something, like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the day? Okay.
We're getting there. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. How's that look for the day?
So we ended up buying it at 10.93 today, or 10.92, something like that. So we're
not bad.
Pretty close to the bottom. All right. Man, did we get lucky on that because the bottom happened at lunch?
Yeah. Good deal. Yeah, that's
I wish I could say it was my great trading, but it was the clock on when my peanut butter sandwich was ready.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, they started out the day pretty good too.
They did. They
started out going down a little bit, and then kind of flat here, and then somebody said, "Nah, the whole market it's time for the whole market to come off big time." So right at 12 o'clock Eastern time here, the whole market said, "Sell." So everybody sold. And we all lost lots of money.
But man, we're a lot closer to our break even now.
Yeah, we are. Still way up here.
When they do start cranking out some tasty burgers, it'll be wonderful.
Yeah. There it is there.
Yeah, we'll be there.
You can show it on the screen. We're only, 20% more to go? Well, I guess it's only 10%, isn't it? That's what the other chart said.
Cool
Perfect.
beans. All right, so what's going on in the world today? That's our stocks. We're still down $150. We're cool.
Yeah.
We're not going to stress about this.
The no, not at all. Knock everything over.
It was a May. I mean, it was. Right?
Yeah.
So
the market really puked today.
The talking heads, the people that talk about this kind of stuff and study it, have said that they think that Powell wasn't as direct as he could have been, and maybe he needs to stop talking sometimes, because what the market wants is they want clear direction. If he says X is going to happen, the market's probably going to crap for a day while everybody goes back and develops a plan, and then everything's going to be fine. But when he's kind of this, well, we're going to talk about, and we know inflation's going to be up, and the market's like, wait a minute. He's telling us it's going to be up. He just said a couple of months ago there was no inflation. Now he says it's going to be burning high, and it's all cool because we're going to average that crap out. And they're just like, so the market's kind of like, well, how do we build a plan around this guy who's not really, telling us everything that's going to happen? So there's a lot of people kind of freaking out a little bit. And because there's no plan, they don't know what to do. And so that's what's going on.
Well, here's the thing. I did a bit of an analysis on inflation here, and I made it pretty clear that my opinion. Oh, check this out. My opinion is that inflation is going to be transitory, and by the end of this year, we're going to see some normalization and the inflection point of inflation. I kind of expected it this month, but again, I kind of forget that I'm looking backwards at the data. So maybe it's going to be next month or the month after. But regardless, what I can see in the future is that prices of things are starting to come off. As I did that analysis of inflation readings since the pandemic, so that's what I did. I took the year-over-year inflation and I averaged out the inflation data since March of 2020. So when I averaged them all together, including what we saw yesterday, the average inflation is 1.86%. That is still well under 2.
That's well under what Powell wants. So yeah, he's playing the average game. It's a long game. It'll be fine. Everything's going to work out.
Yeah. We're going to have a couple months where things go up, and we'll have a couple months after that where things kind of taper off a bit.
The scary thought. We're averaging 1.8, and it's costing us $120 billion a month to get 1.8 average. Am I doing the math right there?
Yeah.
So is the economy really not that strong? And if he does stop the printing presses, we stop spending money, is our inflation going to crash? Is there nothing really? I mean, what? The guy's got a hard job.
Totally. Could you imagine you turn off the printing presses tomorrow and inflation, we then have deflation?
Just
things
crashes.
are going negative?
Yeah.
My goodness. It would be wild. Absolutely crazy. So from what I can see, I think he's doing a great job. We've talked about it yesterday. He's, I like the way the cut of his jib, as they would say.
Oh, I like that. A sailing reference. Oh, yeah.
We had another sailing reference the other day, but I don't think it was on the show. It was
so silly.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Silly sailing reference. In the office, we have one of the guys who is a high-performing intellectual, right? And he will call people jibby. And he's been doing this for years, right? And I finally asked him a couple of months ago. I said, why do you call these guys jibby? And he says, so on a sailing sloop, the jib is the little sail up front that really doesn't do anything. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, okay.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was classic.
So yeah, we'll see. I think that kind of wraps up everything for tonight. But steady as she goes. The market sucked. Hopefully tomorrow's better. Probably not, but
in my personal world, we talk a lot here. My personal world, I'm down about 10% from my peak about four weeks ago. So yeah, so we got that going for us.
Well, for every peak, there's a valley, right?
I just wish I had some money to buy the dip, right? I just got to sit there and watch it.
Yeah. You got to sell the peak and then buy the dip. If only we knew.
If only, yeah. But
Yep.
we're still positive. I think the fall, things are going to come back in the fall, and it's going to be awesome.
Yep.
And
Might be a few months here of pretty flat, sideways.
yeah.
Couple bumps here, there, downs, ups. But hopefully the fall is when things start turning around again.
I don't see a whole lot happening with the stocks for dumb investing in the next couple of weeks. So maybe a little boring, fellas, when we just and girls, Kara, sorry. As I refer to everybody that way. I'm sorry. We'll do a lot of portfolio reviews and probably not a whole lot of buying and selling in the next couple of weeks. But
yeah, we'll see how it goes. Things change on a daily. So, but the good news is, hopefully, from a real estate perspective, we got some things happening there. We're going to go do our final paint inspection tonight. Hopefully, everything is good. We'll take some pictures, and then we'll be able to put it up on Instagram and talk about that a little bit and go through the rental process.
For sure. Yeah, we can't wait. This is going to be great.
Yeah.
Especially because you're beating me to the punch, so we can talk about.
I can show you what not to do.
Exactly. Just like I can show people how not to build a pool.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is supposed to be the day, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Splash day. Splashdown. We might have to do a special episode tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. We don't normally do. If we do, it'll be a special episode of just the video of me running and jumping in with my suit. Or at least my jacket.
But we can just put that on Instagram too.
It'll be awesome. We're excited.
That's awesome. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. If we're not here tomorrow, we may not be. So we'll catch up on Monday.
Do all the YouTube stuff. Spreadsheet will be updated down there. You guys can see all our trades. We did buy BurgerFi today. You can see where we bought it, how it grew a little bit for us today. So if we were day trading, woohoo, we would have done great. Whatever you do, don't trade like that guy.
Don't trade like that guy.
Have a great night. Thanks for joining.